This Use a Plane is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras' theorem works, understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.
Upgrade to Lime!
Welcome to the Barbados Today morning update for Wednesday, January 20th, 2015. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Good morning. Former Prime Minister Owen Arthur is calling for justice for the man involved in the legal dispute with House Speaker Michael Carrington. Arthur contends that the plight of John Griffiths is a real one, but it's being buried under all the politics. Griffith charges that Carrington owes him $210,000 from the sale of one of his late aunt's properties dating back 15 years. The matter has seen much public debate and contention in the House of Assembly. Arthur says both politicians and especially the Barbados Bar Association must ensure that this matter does not repeat itself as it affects the rights of citizens.
They think that our first efforts should be to say everything that needs to be done should be done to make sure that Mr. Griffith gets his money and that all other Barbadians in a similar position are not savaged, whether by politicians or anyone else. And I believe that both sides of the House, and more especially so, and I want this to be heard very clearly, the Bar Association that has a disciplinary committee should be saying, look, let us first of all deal with this victim, make sure this person get back their money after 15 years, and then we can play the politics. It seems to me that nobody is paying attention to the fact that there is a victim in this matter. And I have to ask, are any arrangements being made for the victim in this matter to have justice done on his behalf? You can't get justice done on the victim's behalf by myself as a politician of just walking out of the house, because he must be wondering how is that going to help me?
However, he makes it clear that he's not condoning any wrongdoing on anyone's part.
If there's been a criminal offense, then that's for the law courts to decide. If he has committed a criminal offense, then there are rules of the parliament that he would have to be answerable to. But until that moment comes, what is before us? That the Speaker has had a judgment made against him in a court saying that you have to, in a civil process too, that you have to account for money that was given to you. And I don't know where that stands, if he has accounted for it. But I know that once you bring it in Parliament, then the rules of Parliament should apply.
Meantime, a prominent plantation owner and developer is blaming government bureaucracy for holding up the start of a major farming project at 3 Houses, St. Philip. Alan Kinch, who is also co-owner of Jolly Rogers Cruises, tells Barbados Today his application for town planning permission had been made 7 years ago, but still no approval. Kinch also revealed that the application was also in the hands of Prime Minister Frundle Stewart for 3 years now.
I have an application in to do a small farm project at 3 Houses, where I put in all the infrastructure. The piping is in. It was applied for into 5-acre agricultural holdings, where it would be done as a co-op. That the pump is owned by all of the farmers together. So is the tractor, so are the implements, and the farmers would then have a farmers market that would be owned by all of them, and they would produce and get together, and one might decide that they're going to grow beans, the next one might grow carrots, so that the farmers market has everything, and each one doesn't have the expense of trying to own a tractor, own a rotavator. Each 10 different farmers, all benefiting from the use of one tractor.
Less talk and more action. That's the consensus of delegates now meeting in Barbados at a workshop held by the United Nations Environment Programme, assessing policies to tackle climate change and other environmental concerns. Grenada's Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of the Environment, Simon Still, told his counterparts that the region is not where it should be and it must now fast-track its efforts to tackle the problem.
It's unfortunate that certainly within the Caribbean region, one of our greatest challenges is implementations. The words, as difficult as they sometimes are in some of these international fora, as difficult as crafting those words are, for us within the Caribbean certainly, it is the need for implementation, our ability to implement those words that we tend to struggle. So I'm certainly encouraged by the agenda that has been put before us, and that focus on coming up with effectively a very clear action plan.
UNDP Coordinator Henry Mangal pledged that the UN will continue to work with the region to assist where possible.
The UN system in Barbados and the OECS remains firmly committed to protecting the environment, building resilience in our countries, and assisting with post-disaster needs, etc. We are also very much committed to the post-Samoa pathway, and various agencies have been assigned the lead on various issues, and the UN system will ensure that we take up our responsibilities and serve and bring the issues to the table and bring the issues to a head.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It's grand, it's a celebration, and it's just for you. It's Barbados Today's birthday bash, and we are big on giving. Join the party and dance away with this fantastic deal. Book a full-page graphic ad during our birthday week, January 26th to 30, for an unbelievable $500. Or book 5 email blasts. Or better yet, take both offers and get great value. Join the celebrations on the #1 media platform of choice. RSVP with our Barbados Today birthday team, Omisa and Tamisha, at 417-1000. Let's get this party started.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Over in Jamaica, National Security Minister Peter Bunting warns that murders could rise to as many as 100 by the end of the month. Bunting says that for the month so far, Jamaica has averaged 3.2 murders per day compared to 2.75 per day for all of 2014. However, he assured the public that there is no need for alarm at this time. The minister explained that the spike in murders could be attributed to a single police division, that's St. Catherine North, but he said the police are responding operationally to gangs involved in that situation. And finally, the U.S. National Weather Service has admitted its forecasts were wrong after predicting a potentially historic blizzard would strike parts of the country. The storm piled deep snow on several states, but New York City was largely spared. And with that, we come to the end of our morning edition, but you can join us again this afternoon. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV, as well as a Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. And don't forget that our 5th anniversary celebrations continue throughout the week with a number of lovely prizes up for grabs. Check us out on our Facebook for more details. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Have a good morning.
This news update is brought to you by...
Everyone's looking for more space.
How many pairs of shoes do you need?
Closet space.
Circle again, I think I see one.
Parking space.
And that is how Pythagoras theorem works. Understand?
Even headspace. But when it comes to data storage, MyCloud from Lime has plenty of room for you. Upgrade to a Lime data plan of 500 megs or more and get 3 gigs of MyCloud data storage free. It's great for storing photos, music, and much more. So don't delete it. Store it on MyCloud from Lime. It's the only space to be.